Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive. And the world turning inside out, yeah. And floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger.
Wow.
Okay.
When I was little, I wanted to be an actress.
Garbage man.
I wanted to be a policeman.
I'm a basketball player.
A firewoman.
Driver of train.
I wanted to be a writer. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a construction worker.
I wanted to be a race driver.
I really liked animals, so I wanted to be a vet.
When I'm grown up, I guess I want to live in another city for another year, a city that I've never been to before.
I had a phase when I wanted to be a musician.
When I was little, I first wanted to be an astronaut.
Really? I wanted to be an astronaut. Because I lived in a very small city in Tokyo, so I just wanted to go to the world to see the lots of different things. But I tried to go for something more normal.
A doctor.
I wanted to be a vet.
I want Lauren Bacall teach me how to whistle.
That's a long time ago, so I was really into sports, so I wanted to be like a professional something. I don't even remember. I played several sports, so field hockey, tennis, whatever. Obviously, I didn't make it, but
The idea was for me to grow plants and sell them to people.
I wanted first to be a school teacher, and then I thought I'd work someday in a kindergarten.
I think I want to be happy, that's it.
Oh, that's difficult.
We have time, right?
How to manage people inside groups. Forming new friendships.
You think you have your own limits, but then I think during the MBA, I've learned that you can push your limits, and then suddenly you realize you're capable of more things.
I really need to update my Facebook privacy settings.
All the long hours working with my mates, and so many good memories of the parties and the football and the clubs.
If you have a problem, you will find someone who will help you, spend time with you, and yeah, really collaboration. All the great memories that we're going to have.
I made some real friends in Esade, and I'll carry them for my whole life with me.
I guess it's not really going to be an experience, but when we found out that my wife is having a baby, it was a very special moment.
I would say nobody can grow up without ever visiting Barcelona.
Friendships and a lot of notes from classes.
It's the GastroFest, for example. I remember all the international food, all the greatness everyone brought to this party.
The spirit, I think it's more about all the people, it's what they give to you, it's how you want to go back to work, back to life, and kind of make a difference. I would say that.
I got a call from another classmate, Jay, from Korea, his wife had just had a baby, and then asked me if I would come to the hospital and help them fill out the paperwork because they didn't understand Spanish. And I just learned just how big the world can be.
I know that I can always call on the people that I've met here and ask them for guidance, or give them advice, or just be able to laugh about anything.
Being in a different country and immersing myself in a different culture is something I've taken away.
I cannot choose any one moment, but every day here
In Barcelona, it was special.
I met my girlfriend here, and I met her in the metro while I was here in the MBA. She's a random person, and she was pretty, so I said, "Hi, do you speak English?" She said, "Yes." So I'll probably remember this for the rest of my life.
And one thing I wouldn't take, I think, is all the work we had to do for, until late.
I like diversity, I like a multicultural environment, and I didn't travel a lot around before coming here, and it changed me.
Friendship that I had with all the people, not just from my class, also from the other classes.
What inspires me the most, it's been my colleagues. I mean, all the experiences that they've got and the plans that they have for the future.
For me, I think it's the people that I've met from all over the world, all the great friendships that I've made.
My ambassador was good. I think we achieved a lot. I'm incredibly proud of the team and all the work we did.
I think the school has played a huge role in making us more responsible towards the community that we come from. So I guess it's the spirit of the school.
This beautiful image of an iceberg, and I think we should do it more. Only about 80% of the classes use an iceberg. I'd say let's use it in all of the classes.
Actually, there's so much more that I have to learn, and there's so much more that every single person can give you.
A really special moment for me was going to London. I took part in a case competition. It was a really large competition. It was something very much outside my comfort zone. I think it'll make me a little bit braver to take on other types of challenges in the future.
I've enjoyed a lot working with people from all other countries, and now I think I'm much open-minded than I used to be before.
A huge amount of material stuff, and you totally don't need them. You can live out of a few luggages alone and be extremely happy with what you have.
The Esade bag and the principles of collaboration and a lot of friends.
During the MBA, I learned that I became more patient and to listen every different opinions.
The Japanese student wanted to thank you, all of you, for your support for our Aid for Japan activities, a donation for tsunami or earthquake.
This experience really let us live the true Esade spirit, and we appreciate you all.
I think the most memorable thing that will be for me at Esade will be the people that I've met here.
With the support of all of our friends and classmates, you can achieve many things.
When we started to have the first group meeting, and I ended up with a lot of friends coming from Guatemala and from Vietnam and from Spain, and me from Italy that I was speaking horrible Spanish.
The mindset of just do it and collaboration.
I think the overall experience of the MBA from a personal and professional level is just hard to put in words.
My future?
Another one.
I'm putting 100% of my energy to whatever I'm pursuing in somewhere around the globe.
I imagine it with many changes, very challenging but very exciting.
I can't wait till they invent clones for people so that I can be in 4 places at once rather than 2.
Future where everyone has the opportunity to live their own lives in the way they want to live them.
I see myself happy, I hope, working not too much to have free time and enjoying my hobbies.
Hopefully with a job, with my family, with my friends, and hopefully back in Barcelona.
I would like to see some of my mates building business for a better world for all of us.
It's difficult to know, but I would like to be in a company that I'm motivated to work with and trying to do this society better.
I imagine the future in
10 or 20 years to be a little bit like it is now, but maybe people are become more conscious about the problems that are happening that we're currently ignoring.
I imagine my future also with a family, having fun, meeting with the people that we have met all here.
Mandatory siestas in all American classrooms.
I see myself working for a nice company, in a nice environment with nice people, doing something spectacular.
Something I would improve for the children's...
That's a good question.
For my children, bro. Well, I don't know.
Better education for everybody.
Kids learn more languages. I think they can travel more and have much more cultural and fun experiences all around the world.
Awareness of other people and comprehension of the world in a better way.
When you have a goal, always work hard until you get what you want. For me, this is very key, and I have to teach to everybody to do that.
A thing that's very important to me is really ending poverty. So I think in terms of the next generation, it's important to think about how we can all contribute to making everybody else's lives a little bit better.
But I think I will change the way they make decisions. I will try to help them to make ethical and integrated decisions.
I would definitely try to make it a peaceful world, try to make them understand that all the people are same so that there's less conflict in the world.
For my children's world, I'd really like there to be peace and happiness.
Good education, I think, is the basis for everything, and if I have one wish for my child, it's education and of course health. But what I can improve, hopefully I can help with the education part.
I think passion is a very ingredient, is a critical ingredient for our day life, and therefore I would like for them to be passionate about what they are doing. So to have the freedom to choose what they like.
Giving them access to this whole maybe amazing experience which I had.
Maybe the quality of how children, when it's growing, can access to knowledge.
What thing would I improve for my children's world? It's a tough question because I actually have children and one is on the way, so it's a question I actually think about a lot. If I could change one thing for the world, for my children, I would want it to become more accepting. I think as we've experienced the last 18 months at Esade, which is an incredibly diverse assemblage of students, that I would want to take the spirit that is here at Esade and make sure that we are accepting of all global communities. I want my children to be raised in an environment, albeit in a land, in a country, a city, a continent, whatever it may be. I want them to grow up in an area that is more accepting of other cultures and peoples than exists today.